So we're all back together again, fresh still in our minds, those memories, the unbelievable highs, the unforgettable lows. And as the sides return to cross swords for the first time again, we just remind ourselves of the magic of this game. This is what it does to you. It keeps bringing you back, no matter what. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. So it's away we go then. Akanji, Mbappe, Camavinga, now Foden, and he's picked it up out wide. Good ball, good take, chance to shoot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Juan Miranda, Pobega. Now it's Rowe. He's in space and looking for options. Swings in across. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. They've played it short. Tries the cross. Keeper's dealt with that. Madrid are looking to go forward now. That has been cut short. The ball has bounced loose now. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. He won't be happy with that one. Can he get it through? He's in plenty of space here. He has found the way through. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Foden tries to play it through, and he welcomes it in. Rafinha! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Rafinha has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Foden gets into a good position. Still goalless. And he's had a hit! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Looking for the run. Robertson gets over and intercepts. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Foden picks it up out wide. And it's played in. Corner then. Tries to get it clear. Can he get on the end of this? And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Rowe. He can get that clear. Alexander-Arnold sends it crossfield. And he's on a charge. He's tried one! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Mbappe has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Getting on for a third of the way through the game. It's a really well-measured ball. And he was quick to react. Pobega. Oh, that is a nice touch. Just eases him off the ball. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Shot a goal! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Little doubt, that is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. He's having a go! Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he has taken a dim view of this, a second yellow, and that means red. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something.
He's had a crack. And it's been taken short. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, that's superb. Big chance! Foden. Oh, delightful ball. Oh, red, nice interception. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Oh, that's a key interception. Camavinga with a definite fell there, and that's going to be a booking. Lukumi played out to the left flank. He's being urged to shoot. Oh, chance! Goal! There is the breakthrough. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
So the first goal of the game.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Now it's Kane, out to the right. That has ended up in no man's land. And the half-time whistle goes. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And we are back on the way.
Well, I think in these...
There's the shot! He has done it! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Robertson receives it in a wide position. Now it's Mbappe. Takes a shot! He scored! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
We have got ourselves a game here.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Caicedo, over to the left, Mbappe, now it's Kane, it's Kane! Now who's going to be... shooting chance! Just off target.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Still they trail and time is ticking away. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. He's picked his way through. Takes aim and crosses. Oh, he's goes for a shot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Caicedo. Just about up to the hour now. Rowe. Pompega! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
And this is Kane. Shifted it to the flank.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Up he goes! And it's come back out to him. They've done it! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Passes short and sharp. And the shot! It's hit the upright. He came in hard, very hard. Rafinha. And here's Kane. Spread it left. Mbappe. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Lovely bit of... He's going for goal! And for a moment, time stood still. That has been slung wide. That's good play. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Rafinha. He's had a shot! That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Jimenez. Robertson, who does have an assist to his name. Now Mbappe. And this is Kane. Kane! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Oh, that miss could really prove costly. They don't want to be missing too many of those.
This is their second corner of the game. That has been knocked clear. And it's Camavinga. Caicedo. Can he finish? And no, he couldn't find the finish. And here's Kane. Picked out brilliantly. He's having a shot! No mistake! And what a climax we have here! You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Madrid give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
There will be 4 extra minutes. Pobega. And he's in on goal. He's found a way through. And a chance! It's in! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
2 up and very little time left. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Vlahovic! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Vlahovic clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Yildiz goes short. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Looking for options for movement. Serves up across. Shot at goal! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Takes a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Rafinha. Mbappe. Now it's Kane. Played back in. Rafinha! It's bounced back off the post. Kalulu gets it clear. And Caicedo pinches it off him. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Cambiasso. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, they've got a good grip on this game, now to turn it into a stranglehold.
Nice sequence of passes, this. Thuram. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. And that has left him in a heap. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he's got the beating of his man. McKennie. Now it's Conceição. Goes for a shot! And that is doing no harm at all. Robertson. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Yildiz. Alexander-Arnold. Caicedo. Mbappe. Caicedo. And Rafinha. Spread it left. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. And it's Caicedo. Mbappe! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Mbappe has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
He's picked his way through. And he's worked it through. Yildiz could try cutting inside here. It's run loose, who's going to get there? There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Real chance! Foden. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Camavinga. Goes looking wide. Mbappe. Plays a sharp little ball here. Rafinha. He's having a go. He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Rugani. Thuram. Nicely aimed pass. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. The muscular approach does pay off here. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. He's shifting through the gears here. Tries to pass it through. Can he finish? Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Was he just trying to be a little too clever then? I mean, it's hard to say, but one thing's for sure, he needed to stick it away and he knows it.
Caicedo. And there is the half-time whistle. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. And we are up to the break.
A very entertaining half, Peter. The game's being played at a really good intensity. It's been open. It's been quite end-to-end, and I think the crowd are really immersing themselves into this, and I just hope we get more of the same in the second half. Something to look forward to.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Well, a great chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Robertson. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. And he's picked it up out wide. Yildiz! That is decidedly lacking.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that. If only he managed to retain his composure.
Camavinga. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. Now that looks a decent ball. Dink through. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Camavinga. And Caicedo. Mbappe. And it's Camavinga. 60 minutes played. And here's Kane. It's Kane! He's got a goal! And finally he has breathed life into the game.
Gol! Ha segnato al 62esimo minuto, numero 18.
A 1-0 lead established.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Now it's Vlahovic. Oh, he's found support out wide. Conceição receives it in a wide position. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Robertson. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Mbappe. Looking for the run. Robertson picks it up now.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Sostituzioni di giocatori. Numero
Madrid
7.
have their second corner now.
Numero 30. Attenzione, un cambio.
And he's there to clear it. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's a lovely, neat pass. Kalulu. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Now it's David, and here's Vlahovic. Aims beyond, shoots! It's hit the upright. And he's heaved it away. But there's going to be another change here.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Oh, it's come loose. Ball's out once more. Couple of changes then in quick succession. So, time for a potential game changer.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, that's neat. That's been drilled in. It's out for a goal kick. Rafinha. Oh, nicely intercepted. Knocks it into space. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Now it's Kane. Played down the flank. Foden providing an outlet on that flank. He's got away. And he's gone backward here. Mbappe. And the shot! He should have put that one away.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous. And he's kept his team in it.
Madrid have their third corner. Defending of the desperate variety. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Madrid leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. That's an imaginative pass. Cambiasso gets into some space. And no surprise, that's a booking. Milik. Alexander-Arnold with a definite fell there. Yellow or red? It is red. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. And it's Locatelli.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Nice looking ball. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Valverde. Now, can they get him away? He's in plenty of space here. He's had a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
Now it's Openda, and he's being shifted off it.
There they go, hunting again.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he has shown him a yellow card. David touches it back. And that will be the final act. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice. Rafinha! Van Dijk. Mbappe. Caicedo. And here's Kane. Now it's Kane. He's having a shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Olasagasti. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
He's got away.
That's going in strongly.
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Point-blank header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Kamavinga. Spread out to the left. And this is Kane. And here's Foden. Oh, good spread. He's in space and looking for options. Kane! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Now it's Kane. That is good alertness. Throw in. Hit into the middle. Still goalless at the moment. And they're quick to press. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. That has not gone well. Rafinha on a strong run down the right. Kane. It's Kane! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's been shifted off it. Dest. And here's Rafinha. Now it's Kane. Kane! Oh, off the bar! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Opts for safety. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Now it's Rafinha. Played out to the right.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
Great chance! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
He came in hard, very hard, and that's gone loose. Olasagasti. Rafinha. Quality ball. Now it's Kane. Played into space out wide, and he's managed to get free. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. He's in a great position here. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Toljan. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. And it's Olasagasti. Donnarumma breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Well, that is one way to stop him. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Oh, it's come off the upright. Olasagasti. Robertson. Kane. And he's in on goal. He's had a shot! And we hit half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. The midway point of the game.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
So they head in no further forward. Shot, surely! Marvellous goal!
Oh, the skipper has made such an important difference to put them in the lead again, but they can't afford to retreat and defend for the rest of this second half. To do that would invite trouble.
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
So the first goal of the game.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
And he's surging through. Rafinha. And it's Caicedo. Spread it left. Mbappe. Mbappe! They've scored! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Mbappe! He has found the way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Rafinha. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Kane. Look at the space here. And the shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Olasagasti. Oh, just skips past his man. This looks promising. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Now it's Mbappe. Caicedo. And here's Kane. Mbappe. Great ball if he can get there. Real chance! Same again, same outcome.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Madrid with the corner. They're first. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Out towards the flank. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Toljan, he's found a way through. And that has left him in a heap. Jimenez with a definite foul there. And he has shown him a yellow card. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Mbappe is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And he's intervened well there. Ryan.
This is the time you need that pace.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. It's a promising position. Ball's gone out of play. And it's Caicedo. Well seen, saw that coming.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Crunching tackle. And he has been fouled there. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. No hesitation, he's straight into his pocket. It's a second yellow card, and he walks. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. Well, they are now a 9-man team.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Mbappe. Caicedo, who does have an assist to his name. It's Kane! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Strong running down that left flank. He's shifting through the gears here. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. He knows what's coming, a second yellow, and he's off. The players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. Madrid are now down to 8 following the sending off.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. The referee's awarded a free kick, and that's going to be a booking. Can he get it through? Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Madrid may have thrown this away at the death. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
And it's in! Not much more than a formality.
That's a good penalty, made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
That's the end. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. So what do you take? Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
It is a deep, deep sea of yellow, beautifully effervescent yellow. That is what you're faced with when you come to Dortmund. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. That's a sharp pass. Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Pete.
It's a mighty effort! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Mbappe. Rafinha. Now it's Kane. Now it's Rafinha. Gross does really well to win the ball there. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Messi. Messi stood his ground strongly. Played in deep, punched away. Camavinga. Now this could be a chance. And the shot! There it was, as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
So, a breakthrough already. Tries to pass it through.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
He's got tall. They've scored! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Borussia Dortmund really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Looking to play him in.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And he's in on goal. Messi! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Now it's Guirassy. Madrid have hit a quick-fire double here. Chance, surely! And it's in! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Number 9,
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Played out towards the right wing. Now there's a fine ball. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Caicedo. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. And they can counter here. Oh, it's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
He's found a way through.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Camavinga. Now Mbappe. Valverde. And it's Caicedo. Dest. Now it's Kane. Very nicely done. Oh, shooting chance! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Oh, that's fabulous. Could try cutting inside here. Can he get on the end of this? Takes a shot! Caicedo. Madrid heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Now it's Guirassy. The ball is loose and the chase is on. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle, stopped him dead in his tracks. Messi. Oh, that's superb. Chukwuemeka. Borussia Dortmund do have a chance to counter here. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Messi. Dest.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Valverde. Rafinha. And he's had a hit! And for a moment, time stood still. Now it's Chukwuemeka. And the first 45 minutes are up.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Madrid head in for half-time with a 3-1 lead. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. He's tried one! That's a half-decent try.
Messi really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Gross. Played down the flank. He's in plenty of space here, and he's picked it up out wide. Shapes to shoot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter, certainly the way he's been playing.
Dest. Messi, who does have an assist to his name, and he plays one through. He is through here! And the shot! Decent enough try.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
Chukwuemeka. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Dest. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's Valverde. And Caicedo. So what can they make of this? Good running, strong and purposeful.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
There's the header! And it's hoisted clear.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
60,179.
He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, brilliant save under real pressure. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Little doubt, that is a foul. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Schlotterbeck. Chukwuemeka. Ryerson. Oh, some tackle that.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Out for a throw. Chukwuemeka. Ball driven towards the far... Climbs up big! Didn't quite get enough on that.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Number 14.
Borussia Dortmund choosing to make the first change.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward.
He's had a shot! And yes, it's there! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Kane being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
Looking for the run. Messi looking to run onto it. Rafinha, just about up to 75 minutes. That has been slung wide. And it's Caicedo. Alexander-Arnold. It's a good spell of possession, this. Great chance! And that would have won it.
Rafinha really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Number 17, coming on the field.
They've played it short.
Number 20,
And
Sabitzer.
he's gone backward here. Valverde. Caicedo. And it's Camavinga. And Caicedo. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Dest. For Valverde. And it's Caicedo. Turns back here, probably the best option. Now it's Kane. Rafinha. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Messi calmly anticipates. Very much into the last knockings.
3 minutes added time.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And it's Brandt. Girassi shoots! Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Well, some players have clearly taken issue here, and things are threatening to boil over.
It's just a silly one to give away at this stage of the game.
Girassi! Brilliant save from Donnarumma! Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And there goes the final whistle. Madrid can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster, that. Kane claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little...